Good morning, Golden Valley. Today we're talking about something that has spread from us students to our math teachers and even our congressional representatives. A little indie game called Among Us. Now, I'm sure most of you have already heard about this game, but today I'm here to tell you some of the history behind it. Without further ado, let's get started. Now, I'm not going to go too into depth about the gameplay, but here's a brief rundown. Basically, you're on a spaceship playing as a wide variety of up to 10 different jelly beans. Most of you will be playing as crewmates. Your job is to complete various tasks around the ship, find out who the imposters are, and try your absolute best not to look sus. Among them are 2 imposters. As imposter, your job is to eat the other jelly beans and stop them from completing their tasks by sabotaging various systems on the ship. If all tasks are completed or the crew votes out the imposters, the crew wins. However, if the imposters outnumber the crew, they win. Now, if you haven't noticed, the game was created by a studio called Inner Sloth Games. This is a studio that brought you such games as the Henry Stickmin Collection, Dig to China, and of course, Among Us. Now, Henry Stickmin is actually the game that has the most significance here, as it's part of the sudden rise to fame of Among Us. This game was released on August 7th, 2020, and up until that point, it had been a series of Flash games on a bunch of different websites. However, with Adobe Flash Player closing its doors come December 31st, 2020, the team wanted the collection in one place. Within the amazingly charming point-and-click adventure game, you can even find the Among Us crewmates as little collectibles. Inner Sloth wanted to pack their newest game with a few Easter eggs related to a previous title. Oh yeah, Among Us isn't a new game. It actually came out on June 15th, 2018. While it didn't perform as well then, it would have another chance when a certain group of people got their hands on it. Now, while the Henry Stickmin Collection helped popularize Inner Sloth games, the streaming service Twitch is the true culprit. Around June, every top-name streamer you can think of got their hands on the game. Everyone from Soda Poppin' to XQC to Pokimane, and the man who tries to convince us he pays his taxes, Ludwig. Not soon after, it jumped ship to YouTube as well with channels like AlphaRat, Disguised Toast, and even Game Theory. Thanks to quarantine, everyone wanted a way to talk to their friends, even if it means gaslighting them into thinking they did something wrong. While the game still has its time in the spotlight before the next Jelly Bean game of the year, you now know a little bit more than you did before. Now that's unfortunately all I've got for you Grizzlies. I'm Caleb Horne, and I hope that was helpful.